hope that wasn't too loud for anyone. There's the office music. Alright, everything's going good. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I myself have had a very peculiar week. See, my normal job, I worked in a factory, and I was on the factory floor all week instead of at my desk like I normally am. It was very peculiar. I missed my desk. And honestly, I get why I can't listen to music while I'm working on the factory floor. I just personally didn't enjoy it just because, I was having to put boxes together, and, with all the machines running, it's a very loud environment. It wears on your nerves after a while, and that was kind of my week. But on the bright side, I had today off, so I had a nice little day to recover. Got to, spend some time playing, Super Mario Wonder with, Mrs. Cawthorn. That was a good time. And also taking care of the child. That was also entertaining. Anyway, so I have been working on something. One of the most interesting things I have seen recently is actually involved with Vtuber Studio. They put up an update where you can, basically add some visual effects to, what am I thinking of? To the model. Like, for example, now, if you activate the, True Nature Redeem, I now look like this.
Looks a little fancy, right? What is my computer barking at me about? Anyway. So, tonight we're playing Monster Hunter World. So, Sorry, I got a little distracted. So, we're playing Monster Hunter World tonight, and with that in mind, we will be increasing my hammer collection, because that is my favorite weapon. Also, thanks to, Mort the Macabre, Oh, I just realized some things aren't on. Sorry about that. When I'm doing recording, I sometimes turn these things off, that way a lot of my interface doesn't show because they're supposed to be, in-universe, if that makes sense. So I tend to turn them off because I feel like it kind of breaks the feel I'm going for. So, we're going to be playing Monster Hunter, we're going to be hunting a lot of monsters, we are going to bonk them with giant mallets. Why? Because that is my favorite thing, as far as this game goes. Could I learn to use other weapons? Could I learn to use dual blades, insect glaives? Yes I could. But I find the simplicity of the hammer always brings me back. I mean, it's not that simple. I mean, it's more than just smacking things in the face, even though that's basically what your key strategy is. Also, I hope everyone is looking forward to the holidays, whichever one you celebrate. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, Solstice, whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful time. Even if you don't celebrate any holiday, I just hope you have a good day on whatever day. Also, quick announcement, just kind of a refresher. I know I have already posted this on Twitter and various others of my socials, but this Tuesday I will be doing a bonus stream. I will be collaborating with Delayed Loading, the person who has provided me with the models I am currently using, all of them. She has done the rigging and art. She is wonderful. Also, we will be collaborating with Lucas, and we will be playing Lethal Company, trying to earn a New Year's bonus. And I will be installing a mod I found that will allow you to mess with me while we are playing. After all, what good is playing a villain character if you don't get the catharsis of punishing them, right? Also, just kind of a refresher of everything, I was having a sore throat last week. I figured out what that was, by the way. That was actually just the dry... Where I live, the air gets a little dry, especially when it's cold. And that tends to dry my throat out. Turns out that was going on. A little bit of tea, a little bit of hot drink, and I was actually fine. Alright, I feel like I have yammered on enough. I've been going for about 15 minutes now. Let's go to the screen. Oh, son of a... That is one thing I will never get used to. Like, you set certain things to work, and then they just... they do things. I did not mean to do this. I apologize now. So, I'll admit that's one thing I kind of miss from VTube Studio. I could just set it so that transitions for specific scenes were set for specific things. Like, for example, only my intro in the beginning office or multiplayer office. Only those would play the intro. Now I have to manually do it. So, anyway, let's get some inspiration. I'm sure we could all use a little bit of inspiration, what with Christmas around the corner. Yes, get that yoga music. Alrighty. Populism isn't necessarily a bad thing. If I knew what populism is, I might make some commentary on that. Actually, let's look up what populism is. Alright. Populism. A political approach that strives to appeal to ordinary people who feel that their concerns are disregarded by established and elite groups. Okay, I'm not going to comment any further on that, just because, well, I don't want things to be political around here. We're here for entertainment, we're not here to be sad. You can be average. Yes, you can be average. Take that day off, rest in your bed, be a bump on a log. Dare I say it, self-care. Do this. Do all of this. And you can be average. But you can feel good. You can feel good about being average. Please quit nagging. Thank you. I wasn't aware I was nagging you, InspireBot. Is this nagging? Is this nagging enough for you? Memory is to dare to resist. Dare to resist what? Resist the government? Resist any sort of social pressure. I need answers, damn it. Alrighty. Your brain can be a lonely river. As an introvert, I have been this many, many times. 'Cause here's the thing, like, maybe it's just me, like, I do enjoy my alone time as a person who is introverted, but here's the thing, sometimes even I get lonely, and I need the presence of other people. It's not frequent, especially so now that I'm married and I have a child. But sometimes you need other people. You need to get out of the house. Like, I worked at a camp for a couple of summers. First couple of weeks back with my remaining summer, I was going stir crazy just because my parents were working. I could not leave the house on my own because this was before I could drive. It was rough. Talk bad behind the back of a celebrity. Don't just say it. I mean, spreading rumors is just... we don't support that kind of toxicity here, InspireBot. Give us something positive. The fact that you know that you are weak makes you a sea captain. Matey? Well, we'll do two more. The experience of committing treason can be a lot similar to being tortured. I'm not sure if they're really similar because, in my experience, A leads to B. The treason is what leads to the torture. And that's all I'm going to say about that. What if tears turn into solutions if we try to step outside that little box of ours? Now, this one could, I guess, be interpreted as actually inspiring if you look at it. Because when you think about it, a lot of solutions come with, well, tears involved, especially if you're going through a particularly difficult situation. Like mental health crisis, family situations, medical emergencies. There may or may not be tears involved. That's not a guarantee, but the emotional release can help you clear your head a bit, I guess. But yeah, sometimes finding solutions requires stepping outside your comfort zone a bit. I don't personally like it either, but it's true. Anyway, let's turn off the inspirational music, and let's go back to the normal office while I get this set up. One of these days, I will figure out what exactly it takes to get it so that my loading is correct for my model between screens. But it is not this day. It will not be this day. Alright, let's get to the screen. Let's get the game. Let's get our normal music off. By the way, if you cannot hear the game, please let me know. I will do my best to fix it. I will not make any guarantees I will fix it because I will admit to not being the most technologically savvy person. But here is the thing. I try. I try very hard. I will fix problem for you eventually. Alright, let's get to it. Is my controller working? Is my controller plugged in? No, it is not. Let's fix that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. So, we are continuing with Mr. Cawthorn. I'm just going to create an online session, private session. Friends can join. Those of you who may know me on Steam, you may join this, if you so want. Just please, message me or something so I know you're coming. Hunting tips. Flint shot knockdowns. Alright. You know, I know this game is rather old, but it will always, I think, hold a special place in my heart for me because, well, it was the first game I ever played as an entry into the Monster Hunter series, and also just... Oh, I hear my child, he is in distress. But anyway, let's see what let's see what the field team commander has to say. So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how things work around here? If you ever find yourself struggling out there on your own, don't be afraid to send up an SOS flare. Other field team members in the area might come to help you out if they see it. Ask for help when you need it, and answer the call when others need it. It'll make you a better hunter. Gotta go fast. Alright, let's see what the gruff old grandfather has to say. Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through and now we're finally ready. Alright, Hunter, the Puke hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the scholars will be able to get a closer look at the evidence you've found. I cannot stress enough how vital it is to take out that puke puke. Taking out that puke puke is for the Commission. This could be the break we've been waiting for. Good luck and be careful. Do I need... Looks like we're going our separate ways. Good luck out there. I didn't ask for you to accompany me, dude. So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how things work around here? The new world, new rules. It's something you have to get used to. But you'll get used to it, you have to. Your life's counting on it. Not to mention others as well. Look around you. Everyone here, strange or crazy as they may seem, they've all crossed the sea, just like you. And they've all carried out their duties. They looked the new world in the eye and realized the old way of doing things wouldn't cut it. Didn't stop them, though. They had conviction. Do you have conviction, Hunter? You should get to know your colleagues. Maybe some of that craziness will rub off on you. Ha! I mean... I don't think it will rub off on me. If anything, I'll probably run off on them. Sorry, rub off on them. Do not take that out of context, please. We need to secure safe flight paths. Alright. Handler, what's your deal? Oh, wait. I finished a hunt. Should I maybe just get some... See if I can upgrade one of my things. To conduct solid research, you need solid equipment. So what are we hammering together this time? By the way, I am going to apologize now if my voices are terrible, but I try. I try. Okay, can I actually... Okay, I need one more Kulu Yaku scale and I can turn it into the Kulu hammer. So, I'm gonna set aside the Puke Puke hunt I was told was urgent, and we're gonna hunt a giant ostrich bird. Why are we doing it? Because I want to. Alright, partner. Time for us to do a little Puke Puke hunting. Once we've done that, the scholars can go in and check out that slag, see if it came from Zora Magdaros. Pfft, but seriously, what other monsters could it have come from? I mean, I'm no scholar, but smoldering lava rock? Hello? I'm going to apologize if that voice sounded offensive to some people. I am not trying to be offensive, it's just I am trying to do a female voice. I am not a female, though. I am a male. So, I apologize in advance. I mean, I could do a voice changer. Actually, let me see if I can set that up real fast. Do. Keybind. Okay, if I need to read her again, I'm just going to set this up. If only to make it easier, and that way I don't have to be excessive with it. Will it be perfect? Oh, probably not, but it's worth a shot. Anyway, let's get some food. It's too early in the game to really get anything out of it, so... This one will at least give us health, so that's what we're going for. There will never come a time when viewing this will not make me hungry. That fish looks delicious, that meat skewer looks delicious, whatever's in that mug looks delicious, and I'm pretty sure that soup is also delicious. Also, quick side note. If, and I mean if, these people have been here for about 3 generations now, right? They've been here for 3 generations because the commander is the guy who I gave the Sonic voice's grandfather, right? How is it they have not figured out how to make an even better canteen? SOS Flip. I'm not reading that, I know what to do. I still wonder how the scout flies work. They're like part fly, but part bloodhound. Oh, there he is! So, let's do this. Kevin Manjaro, welcome to the stream. Could you define what you mean when you say, I am here? Just here viewing, or... Because I was kind of talking about people potentially joining the game early if they so chose, just to message me, so... Alright. Yes, welcome to the stream. We are hunting Kuliyaku because even though the commander said to go hunt down the Puke Puke, I personally believe in just trying to increase my hammer collection because I need better hammers. You could if you wanted to. Alright. Smash. Smash. I don't think he is long for this world. He looks pretty beat up. Especially since I keep hitting him in the face. Honestly, it surprises me he does not have a massive concussion. Oh, I should probably sharpen. But yet again, I have questioned this before, but hammer is blunt instrument. Why need sharpen? Like, how much weapon maintenance do you really need to do a hammer? Like, in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you can literally make a hammer by putting a rock on a stick. So, how much weapon maintenance does hammer really need? There's no moving part, so it's not like a gun where you have to disassemble and clean it every now and again. It's not like a sword where you need to sharpen the blade because otherwise it gets dull and doesn't do its job as well. A hammer is literally flat, heavy object that you hit things with and smash. I know not the answers, I just know that I need to, and I know that the actual explanation is because game mechanic, that's why. Oh, is it? Use a potion, as though I haven't been using that this entire time. So it looks like it takes a finished combo in order to completely break the rock, based on what I just saw. No, no. You don't get to run, bird. Stay cool, bird boy. I'ma get ya. Ah, dang it, I missed. I nearly got to use my favorite attack on him. Now stop running away! Come and face me! Well, I'm pretty sure his face is well and truly broken now. As though it wasn't before. Ouch. Oh, no, you don't. You no get to run. You no escape, big bonkus. Alright, take the potion. I'm at half health. Alright. How does sneaky... Oh, too late. He's seen me. Throwing rocks will get you nowhere! Attach it to a stick and then come talk to me. Oh! Ha 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 ha! Alright, gotta keep an eye on that control thing, because that'll tell. Oh, good, I did. Okay, that was a perfect ending. Normally, I don't get to kill them on the final hit. Alright, time to carve up this sucker. Got a lot of scales. Alright, we did it! Yeah, this time after the hunt is sort of how you gather your materials. You get stuff from the monster by carving them up if you kill them, or if you capture them, you know, if you're of that persuasion. Gulyaku scale, got a beak, scale, hide, plume, armor sphere, ancient bone, iron ore, bitter bug, monster bone S, and malachite ore, another beak, and another plume. Take it all. I'm gonna get a sip of my drink real fast. I'll admit, you can get a lot of, if you do the whole, what was it? The Grimalkin thing, you can Analytics Director, what wonderful hunter the guild has sent us. Yes, that's right. I am wonderful. I am a wonderful hunter. To conduct solid research, you need solid equipment. And to create solid equipment, you need solid material. There is not specific disk space to continue recording. Oh. Just a minute, I gotta answer something. Oh, I see. I gotta fix what my output is. I'll fix that later. Oh. Shoot. Did not mean to do that. I dropped my controller and I hit a button. So, apologies for that. Alright, upgrade equipment. I can choose to turn one of these into a Kulu thing. Equip now. LS to compare. It's roughly the same. Actually, compare with my bone bludgeon. Oh, it's better. It's significantly better. Iron. To upgrade the iron, I need ores. So far, the Kulu is the best hammer I have. And does it have an elemental damage? No, but it bonks better. Alright, I'll handle your bird, frog, lizard thing. It's like Pookie Pookie or Puke Puke. Sometimes I get confused on the pronunciations in this game. Alright, let's try out this female voice, we'll see how it sounds.
Hey, come on! You ready to go hunt that Puke Puke? It's the 5th top priority right now.
I'll have to look at the stream to see. I'll have to look at the VOD to see how that worked. Alright. Post a new quest. Assigned. I have no optionals at the moment except learning how the Glutch Claw works. And I refuse to actually do that. How'd I get there? Oh, I remember how I got 3 camps. Alrighty. We're preparing. We're gonna eat some food. See which one of these will give us the best bonus. Attack up. Both these will give us pretty much the same perks, so we'll do that one at least since it gives the cat a perk too. And maybe, just maybe, I should have gotten some armor, but I refuse. Hammer more important. That soup looks delicious. I don't know what's in it, I don't know what it is, but it looks delicious. And as you upgrade the canteen, the more hungry you will get watching it, because the tastier the food will look. That, I think, is the single most painful thing about this game. You will watch it, and unless you skip the cutscene where they make you food, you will get hungry. It's not a maybe. It's a you will. I need a herb. Is that our monster? I think it is. Old footprints. Toadstool. I'll gather that for later. Am I going the wrong way? Probably. I feel like the Puke Puke usually prowls in this area. I can't remember if the weather actually has an effect on how the hunt goes. I mean, it could. But I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hi, friend. I hate that so much. Like, wherever you go, if a monster roars, it immediately stops you. You could be charging, you could be mid-air in the middle of a spinning attack, and this'll stop you in your tracks. Even though logic dictates, because... Even though logic dictates that because of... where was I going? Because of movement and inertia and what have you, you should be able to just bonk. Ouch. Time to recover some health with this Vigor Wasp. Where were ya? Oh, right, I can probably use these to just kind of... Or maybe not. I could very well be wrong. Missed. Oh! We got a runner! Come on. Come on. Down. 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 Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Thank you. Now time to smash your face in. Pretty sure what I broke was his face, based on how he looks right now. Oh, he's mad. He's turning red. Oh, he's very angry. Oh! I was not expecting that. Time to smash his face in again. Oh, he's running. He's going to run away. And unfortunately, unlike previous monsters we have fought so far, he can fly. Although we've managed to avoid his poison. Research is important. It tells you what the monster is weak to, and how you can more easily smash its face in. However, what builds up your research faster is in fact capturing rather than killing. Which I suppose makes sense because they do research on the monster. As for whether or not that means dissecting it, I don't know, but I know that I do plenty of impromptu dissections in this game because I need their parts to improve my weapons. Ew. You're not a dog. I do not want you to lick my face. This guy is so easy to knock down. Jeez. Granted, a lot of it's probably because early game. Ouch. First off, how dare you? Secondly, I need to not be poisoned. Because especially early game, I don't have much health to begin with, so I don't want to make that even worse. Also, he ran away again. Yeah, I will say this again. There's a few game mechanics I don't quite understand. You know, besides the whole I need to sharpen a hammer, sort of thing. The other question I have is, why do I have a time limit? Like, if it lives here, then why? Why do I need to have a time limit for how long it will take me to kill this thing? I shouldn't need to kill in a time limit. The question should be kill. The answer is yes. I come to smash your face in. Grab the parts. Oh! I got him again. Oh. He'll come down eventually. I just gotta believe. Charged attack. Oh, fun. Slam. How much more health this guy got? He didn't have much left. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why poison frog lizard bird leads to giant Godzilla volcano, but you know, priorities. You're the boss. I think I remember reading somewhere that the handler's job is basically to handle all the logistical aspects of the job so that you can just focus on killing things. Because apparently in the new world, we need paperwork. We need lots and lots of paperwork. They need to know when you're killing the monster, where you're going, and you need... Well, it makes sense a little bit when you talk about the fact that you need supplies and all that. Scales, bones, shells. Ooh, I got his sack. I got the Puke sack. I don't know if it has multiple, but I got a sack. Whether that's... I'm going to stop right now. Nothing stops this commission. Earn the right to take on 3-star assignments.
Excellent. Excellent work putting down that Puke. I knew I put the task in the right hands. Just to catch you up, we're hot on the trail of Zora Magdaros now. But there's more to figure out. I need the 5th to protect our scholars while they investigate. I'm putting you in charge of Wildspire Waste. The quest will begin once you've convened on site.
You know, I gave him a voice of trying to mimic what he actually sounded like. This dude I was straight up making fun of. And somewhere along the lines, while narrating the commander, I decided to give him the voice of Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Why? Maybe I just wanted to do my Kronk voice. There are many reasons. You won't find the Third Fleet here. They got stranded while trying to sail across the Great Ravine. One of the men has been working hard to engineer a sturdy balloon, so we can get out there and bring the third back someday. So, what are we hammering together this time? Bone bludgeon, bone... do I have enough iron hammers? Yeah, I do. I think I can make the Puke hammer. Oh, lovely, I can. Alright, what will I need to upgrade him a bit more? Probably stuff from somewhere else. And let's sort this by attack power. Third Fleet's not going to find themselves. No, but you're doing a bang-up job of it. You'll find them someday. Alright.
Didn't activate. Let me just make sure that's actually activating correctly, because if not, well, we're gonna have some problems. Sleeping Beauty system. Alrighty. Oh, yep, it's activating. Looks like we'll be doing a little escorting. You and I have been assigned to the Wildspire Waste. Our mission is to protect the scholars while they conduct their research. Heard they're already out there waiting. Talk about eager and stupid.
You really are one to talk about that regarding some things I've seen you do already.
We better hurry and get out there and make sure they don't get into any trouble.
So yeah, from my understanding, her job is just to make sure that you handle all the logistics stuff, so like, she is the person you talk to get like everything sorted out. I imagine she does your travel detail, she does everything. Everything that doesn't involve the actual, you know, hurting the monster part. However, one thing I am confused by is why this would be a sort of meat platter, meat platter, meat platter. So the meat platter is the unpredictable platter. I like unpredictable. Actually, no, I don't. I do not like unpredictable. That was a lie. I'll depart with this. Who knows? Whatever it is might be weak to poison. And if it is, I'm prepared. We're actually making pretty good time today. I've managed 2 hunts and we're barely an hour in. Not bad at all. Wildspire Waste. It's a desert, and I'm already sweaty just thinking about it. And my throat's already dry from the dust. So I'm guiding you, apparently. Again, I can't help but wonder. They've been out here this long, and they're just barely getting here. A very unique ecosystem, consider... Actually, our desert oasis is technically swamps. That's worth considering. Is there an ox in it? Hey, you're not... Why are we letting the Why are we letting the gnomes pull the cart? The gnomes, the halflings? Why are these people pulling the giant cart? I'm a giant strong person with a giant hammer. Let me pull the cart. It would be helpful. We'd get there faster. Yeah, but if you put... So here's the thing. Desert animals are associated with being hardy and good at surviving in a harsh environment, right? But here's the thing. You put the same desert animals in the frozen tundra, they will die. Not because they are not resilient animals, but because it is an environment for which they have not adapted and so are not suited to survive in. Establish that camp and then get back to me. So... There's just a single wildspire? Oh, I have to get you... I have to escort you there. Okay, you're actually helping. Why can't I help in some way? Also, could you please pick up the pace just a touch? Thank you. Game was not letting me run. But yeah, pulling a cart down the hill, whether it's a wagon or something like that. Oh, dearie me. I do believe we might find a Rathian. Oh, I called it. Well, this poison thing probably isn't going to do anything to this. What's that? Grab something and slam the side of its face? Way ahead of you! Ouch. Oh, shoot. Ouch. Alright. Wait. Do I still need to defend you lot? Unless you're willing to pay and gather the materials to get me a freaking hammer, a better hammer. No, I'm not. Please tell me this is it. Eons. I want to jump off cliff. Let me jump off cliff. How do I crouch again? I seem to have forgotten. How do I crouch? Oh. Okay, it's telling me time to run. Running. Jump. Complete the assignment. Defend the researchers. And I get the feeling I do not have the equipment to actually have taken out the, What are you? Somehow I get the feeling we're gonna get an encounter soon. Well, not out of the woods yet. Old mud tracks. I remember a monster that did that. I just can't remember what he's called. Is it the Barioth? Baroth? Oh look, they turned blue. Oh look, a fresh piece of lava rock. Still smoldering. Another clue. I mean, I get researching is kind of a job, but they seem a little too eager to get close. Oh, it was a Baroth. You know, if you have to choose a monster, Baroth is a rock-solid choice. I will not apologize for that joke. I wish I could make a shot that accurate. Okay, do I have to murder this thing? Yes, I do have to murder this thing. Very well. Come down. Oh, right, this thing is armor. It has mud armor that makes it very difficult to get a really good hit on it. keep going. Oh, he's poisoned. Excellent. Oh, got another mount. Alright, I just gotta keep stabbing him. Just gotta keep stabbing him. I mean, I have a personal vendetta against deserts as an environment, but this is probably one of my favorite areas to fight monsters in, if only because this environment is perfect for using a lot of the hammer's more hard-to-pull-off tricks. Like, it's just made out of just slants and places where I can get sliding so I can smash monsters and just run away. I just broke his face. I'm just gonna carve that. I probably will have a lot of trouble getting tails just because my weapon does not crush things. It smashes things. And that is all it does. However, I am very good at knocking him over. And based on his... What the... I just heard a noise. What was that? Meroth, you do not get to run away. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. This one I can accept needing to sharpen it because it does have a point, and points are probably one of the hardest shapes for anything to maintain, particularly metal. Alright, where'd he go? I think he went into the swamps. Did this not give me any actual... Oh, there's the Ouch. I was hoping he would run into that. Well, he did. I broke something on him. Mr. Hammerhead, if you are slow, your strategy may not be the best. Ouch. Well, he can't hit me here, can... Oh, never mind, he could hit me there. Does that first one even count, though? I mean, it wasn't even him that got me, it was a frickin' Rathian. Alright, canteen. Anything fresh? Anything. Anything at all. Has all the fresh stuff been used? Yes, yes it has. That cheese looks good. Stop making me hungry, game. Look, I know I skipped dinner beforehand because I had late lunch, but this is just mean to do this to me, Monster Hunter World. Alright, let's get over there and show him what for. You know, I usually played this with friends when I was in college. It did make things a little bit easier, though, because then I had someone to distract the monster while I went and healed. Alright. Oh, his armor's back. Wonderful. Oh. Looks like we're going for mount number 3. Come on. Come down. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oof, that damage. The other problem with this one is, even if you break parts, sometimes it's literally just you broke its armor, which it can grow back. Although I suppose grow back's not the best term to use, because it's more of a... it wallows in mud to get the armor. May or may not also be a adaptation technique to... Oh, he's limping. He's on his last legs. Alright, sharpen the hammer. Just keep moving. Yep, he is giving himself more armor. Shh. Be very quiet. Ouch. Why would that hurt, though? That's the question I want to ask. Boom! Alright, I got a poison proc on him. He is angry. I mean, I did just basically smack him in the face repeatedly with a hammer, and I also invaded his home, so... I mean, he might be a little justifiably upset. I mean, I too tend to take exception if people invade my home, so... Ouch. Don't think, only bonk. Pavor! Welcome! But yes, no thoughts, only bonk. There's only one... The attack button is the only button that exists. Problem with this guy, though, is that trying to hit him in the face is the hardest part because his face is his primary weapon. He is the hammer of monsters. Well, I broke his armor. Let's see if I can get... Oh, I definitely can. Oh, he turned at the last second. Oh, I better get away. So, it'd be one thing if he hit me stopping the healing. I don't understand why my healing stops if I roll, because it played through the entire animation of me drinking it. Is it like the physical exertion makes it stop? Ouch. This water is the bane of my existence. Oh, there it goes. There he goes. There's the corpse I was looking for. Yep, he's dead. Now, I could have done this as a Actually, I don't know if I could have captured him. But that requires far more preparation than I was really willing to put in. Now let's pose with our kill, shall we? Where's the pose? Oh, I'd need to set that up, wouldn't I? Well, that's no fun. No prep, only bonk. Yes. This is the essence of hammer build. The only strategizing you need is figuring out how to position yourself so you can maximize how much of a concussion you're going to give what you're hunting. Good. Please apply that same logic to any other cutscene you're in when you're not around other people. Hello, peculiar hooded man. Are you here to give me a prophecy that I am destined for greatness? You look a lot younger than the commander. Why is that? So, are the elf-looking people immortal? Are they not subject to age? Yes. I mean, on a personal level, no, but I am part of the greater effort to do so, yes. I mean, it's a giant, like, mountain-sized dragon. How hard could it be to find? It glows! A force compels me on. Is that force impulsive thoughts? Because I can tell you right now, those are indeed the forces that govern me when it comes to video games. That and shiny objects. That depends. Who was it? Is that who I think it was? Please tell me who you think it was, and I might be able to provide an answer. All I know is that he was a tannish elf man with a... What's the word for that? Cornrows? I don't know. I don't know anything about hair. Like, if he were a D&D class, my best guess would be that he'd be a rogue or a ranger.
Fine work out there. Thanks to you, our people are safe, and we know more about our target than ever. Since you left, we've been charting all the evidence that we've collected across the continent. The scholars think they'll be able to pinpoint Zora Magdaros' location soon. Until then, seems like a scholar has gotten separated from his escort. I need the fifth to go find him and guarantee his safety. The scholar was separated from his escort while collecting evidence in the Wildspire Waste.
I should probably go back to giving him a voice that's a lot less, mocking. That being said, the dude who helped me out in the tutorial, he has forever earned my ire because I could not skip interactions with him, so I will be forever giving him the closest I can to a Sonic voice. Store this, store this, store that, store that. Alright. So let's see what I can build with what I have. Upgrade equipment. Bone bludgeon. Can I build a Baroth thing? Did I not upgrade all of my bone bludgeons when I first made them? Ooh, I can make a bone bludgeon Mark III. Equip now. No. Oh, I can make... Okay, I literally didn't upgrade them. Que sera. Carapace sledge. Okay, now that I've got a more diverse cast of weaponry, well, we might see a bit more success, although I can already see in the near future I'm going to need to build some more bone bludgeons so that I can keep up, I guess. Forge equipment, weapons. Oh yeah, I should build that at some point, huh? Just maybe. So, those were dragon-like teeth and claws that went into that, right? How does melt down to make metal? Then again, this is a bone bludgeon, so maybe they didn't, but the cutscene clearly shows they did. Also, this place is one hell of a smithy. Sorted by attack power. Bludgeon Mark II. Mark III. Am I spending all of my money on this? Yes. And I need to get the Baroth tree. Can I build an... Okay, I can't build another Baroth hammer. I can build another Kulu hammer, but I don't see how that branches off yet. What was I doing? I have utterly spaced on what I am currently doing. Oh, right, I was going to build a defender hammer too. Every Monster Hunter game, I make it my goal to collect the entire weapon tree for the hammer. That way, my arsenal becomes a veritable museum. Storm by attack power again. Can I upgrade this one? Nope. Nope, I can't. Archerer? Who's Archerer? I thought this was friends only. I didn't even hear them come in. I mean, it must have been someone I know then, right? Oh, it's you, Kevin Manjaro. Alright. I think I might need to make some alterations real fast. Would you like to be on the voice chat? If so, I might need to make I won't make the shift, just because it's a bit unexpected. Alright. Let's get on there. I probably might not be able to get you on voice just because that requires a little bit of finagling with Discord at the moment, and I'm probably not the most entertaining thing to watch to do that mid-stream. Alright. You interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients? Now that's what I'm talking about. All you have to do is sign up for and complete the quests, The Pain from Games, and Exterminator of the Waste. Take care of those and we'll get that menu buffer than a Rajang's biceps. If I knew what a Rajang was at this point in the game, I might agree with you. Make it safe so my guys can go out and get the goods. Don't let me down. Slay 7 Gajal and slay... Oh, I can do that in a jiffy! Okay, so currently I think that this is the most, shall we say, oh, it's the best hammer I have right now. Just a little bit of sleep deprivation, it does wonders for your short-term memory. Okay, we're going to optional. What level is this? Pain from gains. Alright, time to kill some fish. There are 4 people. Oh, that means I can have a maximum of 4. Got it. Should I even bother with the meal? I'm not gonna bother with it. Kevin Manjaro, if you are still in the session, you can join, I guess. Should I wait for you? I'm just gonna go. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so we're hunting some fish. Do we get to eat the fish? I don't know. I am not even aware if said fish are edible. But then again, logic implies that everything is edible. Some things are just only edible once. Like, certain mushrooms. Alright, let's get things... Where are those fish? They're going to be around here somewhere. Oh, I have found the friends. If I recall correctly, I think you carve up some of these to get some things that let you move easier in water. So I'm going to go ahead and carve these suckers up. Just because I hate how the water slows me down. Oh, look. It is dawn. While I myself am not a fan of deserts, the environmental design of this game is very, very pretty. Oh look, more fish. I am having fish tonight. Oh, one of them actually got a hit on me. All I have is a hammer. I can only attack head on. All my problems look like nails. Alright, let's keep things rolling. How many of these skins I need, I have no idea. Oh, this one wants to go. Alright, so I got skins, ores, skins, more ores, armor orbs, fire herbs, I don't even know what those do, and a thunderbug. Half of these are items that I never use because, based on my understanding, they don't really do anything unless you run with a bowgun. Which, I don't. Gajao liver was added to the menu in the canteen for completing this quest. I mean, I could do that, or I could do side quests. The side quests sound like the more appealing option. Because, like most video games, there is no actual consequence for delaying completing the main quest. Because either way, I'm going to do it. Sinister shadows in the swamp.
Hey, partner. Back in the old world, did you and your palico always hunt together? That's one faithful feline, always by your side and ready to lend a paw. But I'm no slouch either, right? Right?
Exterminator of the wastes. Yes, that is what I am. I can't remember where exactly the Vespoids are, though. I'm not going to bother with the meal just because, again, it's like, it's a kill a bunch of tiny monsters thing. How much danger am I really in? Save the money for the meals for the big boys. The giant things that are the draw of this game. Alright, I don't know where exactly they are, so I'm going to need to do a little bit of research here. See, over there's a Mosswine, Gastodons, Vespoids! I hope they aren't just in that location and there's only 2 of them, because this is going to take forever if that's the case. Alright, keep going, follow the glowy green trail. And eventually it'll lead us to what we need. So yeah, for the small monster quest, any sort of, like, prep work you'd take on if you're taking on, like, say, even a Jaggeris, you don't really need to take that here. Because these things are effective. I forgot this game had a lock-on That would save me so much trouble. Come down here and fight me. I missed. At least now maybe they'll come down here. And that explains why I need to kill only 14 of them. Because I literally smashed them like a bug. Because they are, in fact, a bug. Come back down here. Come back down here and face your punishment. That's 2. Now let's see if there's any more about. Oh, they're all over this particular area. I'm at least gonna keep moving because nothing says unentertaining like just watching me just run around and, well, not even run around really. Run around and not kill things while I wait for them to respawn. That doesn't sound like a good time to anyone involved. Oh look, the reptile buzzards. Are there even any big Are there even any, like, huge monsters in this area? There's 4. Oh, just what I needed, some slinger ammo. So I can literally just do this. There's 6. I just need to find some more. I know they were kind of replaced by the, what's it, silk flies or something like that in Rise, but I miss the slinger in Rise. This is one tanky bug. Die. Die. There we go. Wait. I can just shoot these things with the slinger? With the clutch claw? That changes everything. Also, speaking of, are there any more of them in the area? Or are they all pretty much dead? How many am I at now? I only need to kill 5 more? Oh, there he is. Okay, make that 4 more. That one I might actually need to shoot. Two more. Just a few more and it's all done. One more and it's all done. Maybe I should gather some of these while I'm here. Small but fleshy. Done. So I did get hurt a little bit, but it's like I got maybe a fifth of my health down. Like I said, you're not really in any danger when you're hunting the tiny, tiny monsters that you can only really find if you're looking for them on the map. You'll encounter them all the time when you're hunting the big boys, but unless you're really looking for them, you generally don't pay them much notice. Ooh, I got an earth crystal. Oh, hi friends. Alright, we got Vespoid shells, Vespoid wings, monster fluid. Material obtained from small insects. Mixes with insects' gastric fluids to form adhesive. Okay, so at least it does tell me what the fluid is. I'm not left for my mind to form opinions that may or may not be appropriate to share on Twitch. Well, not opinions, but thoughts on what it may be? Bouillon meat was added to the menu in the canteen by completing this quest. Added jewel cactus to the ingredient list for delivering jewel cactuses. Well, that's convenient. They weren't even looking for that. So does that mean that in my other game I could get those last ingredients I need?
Head to the wildfire waste immediately.
I might do that, I may not. The decision is mine, and mine alone. Actually, are there any deliveries for the canteen? I want to get to the even tastier looking food. Complete deliveries. Okay, there's none. Although this dude looks like he wants to send me on a quest. Oh, nice weapon, buddy. I guess that means it's time to get hooked up with some supplies. We carry pretty much everything you need, so if you're ever short on anything, I'm your guy. But as much as I'd love to take all your zenny, it's still a good idea to gather as much as you can while out in the field. What do you need? I thought you had a quest to give me. You did not. You lied to me. Are you going to say something to me other than,
get to Wildspire Waste immediately? The man you saw used to be with the First Fleet. He was a commissioned-only Wavarian hunter. Truth is, he's essential to our mission here, but some time ago we lost track of the fellow. One moment he said he discovered the secrets of this continent, the next he's gone. I tried to go with him, but he wouldn't have it. You're the first to have seen him since. Part of me is still furious with him for leaving, but honestly, now, I'm just kinda glad to hear he's okay. If he said not to worry, then I won't worry. He'll return to us when he's good and ready. Thanks for heartening news. I mean it.
okay, but could you give me a name? A name would be nice. Almost no one in this game has given me a name by which they go by. It's always Commander, Field Captain, Handler, Smart Biologist. Ah, Hunter, since you've established yourself as a reliable presence here, I'd like to make a little request. When investigating large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have their scientific merits. But frankly, well, it would be better for our long-term research to receive a live specimen that we can later return to the wild. Yes, return to the wild. Those are things. So if you capture your quarry alive, you will be commended for it and receive greater rewards. Commission rules. How about it? Capture your targets instead of slaying them, and you'll be making a great contribution to our efforts here. Sometimes I really don't know why I give people the voices I do. I just give them voices. Splendid, the Fifth Fleet, just who I was looking for. At present, we are at the Research Commission Survey and Capture Squad, or Go-Getters for short. We're studying the Kuliaku's behavior. We're hoping to capture one alive, accustomed to the scout flies to its unique characteristics, and then release it. That will allow us to track the monsters and uncover its mode of life, and there's nothing in the world I desire more than that right now. Hence my decision to request help from the Fifth. I would like you to perform the capture for us. The quest is called Snatch the Snatcher. Any assistance you could give would be most appreciated. Radical! I am getting stressed just looking at those book piles. How can you find what book you're looking for with that massive, unorganized stack? What I'm saying is, why isn't there a library for all of this? A hunter from the 5th, are you? Then you must have finished your first quest. This ecological research headed up by yours truly. So you're the big boss here, then? Tell me, did you find any monster data out there? Tracks, gashes, that sort of thing? Data tells us stories about the monsters. An elaborate and interesting one at that. Your job in the field is to track the monsters, collect data, and advance the study. Our job is to take that data and analyze it and compile our findings for the commission. Winter Salem. Oh, convenient. I thought I put on Do Not Disturb, but okay. What we learn helps you out in the field too. So you see, we need each other. Drop by here anytime and I'll show you what we're working on. So what is it? Monster Field Guide updated. Zora Magdaros, Great Jaggeris, Baroth, Puke Puke, and Kuluyaku. I get how this works. Research levels. You know, I'm pretty sure I turned on the tutorials just in case I needed instruction on how to do something. I'm beginning to regret that decision. It was made in folly. You know, I heard that you were off... Oh, right.
You know, I heard that you were off on some really important mission and almost missed the boat here. Zora Magdaros was getting away and you hadn't returned yet, but in the end you made it in time.
So... I get next to no backstory because you're supposed to kind of imprint yourself on the character, you know, as per usual with a video game. But according to this, I've been chasing Big Volcano Dragon from before I even started here. Apparently. Should I try to capture him? Actually, let's learn the mechanics of the Clutch Claw just so that I can actually mark things as complete. Didn't even wait for me to say ready for departure. It was just like, let's go! Next, exit tutorial. That's it, nice work. Bonk. Aww. I know this already. I am just here to get the quest complete. I don't know what the reward is, or even if there is one, but I must complete it because I must complete it. Ouch. I know the reason I have this quest is literally just because I have Iceborne installed. A claw attack? Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, so I can just literally Oh! Okay, I thought I successfully performed the claw attack. So does that mean I could... He wouldn't survive if you hadn't pulled me out of there. That should have hit the wall. He should have hit the wall with that. He was facing it. I mean, no point in doing it now. He's already down. See if I can down him again. There we go. Turns out I can. I mean, that is exactly what a hammer does, because you kind of need to, because you cannot block. I don't get a shield, I get a hammer that offers me defense somehow. I can only run at things and bonk with hammer. That is the entirety of my job, and that is all I can do with the hammer. Claw Clutch Neophyte. Study the ways of the Clutch Claw. The ways I already knew. So, you know, not really helpful to me. No, I don't think I will. Alright, I need to craft a net. And for that, I need things I do not have. Fine, I'll head to the Wildspire Wastes, because I can't capture. I have not the required materials.
Hey, partner. Back in the old world, did you and your palico always hunt? I already
Read this, I'm not gonna read it again. Assigned. Sinister shadows in the swamp. Oh. Oh no. My game just crashed. Oh no. Did I lose all of that? Did I lose all of that progress? No. No, 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 no. That better not have undone, like, everything we have done this evening. If it does, I will be very, very upset. Alright, let's get this going. Please, 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 please have all the stuff I completed. No. Okay, the game has some autosave. So, by the way, in case you're wondering, Aurelius Supremus is a character that is based off of a Dungeons and who's entirely named after a Dungeons and Dragons character that I had with a friend a while ago. He was probably the most broken character I have ever played, and it was not intentional, any of it. So, he was meant to be a paladin, he wielded a hammer, and it wasn't actual D&D, it was a system a friend of mine is actually still developing. I won't talk any more about that because I don't know how comfortable he would be with me talking about it, but the iteration it was at the time, you had to multi-class, and eventually it would wind up with you needing basically 3. So I chose 3 classes that, unbeknownst to me, had incredibly synchronous abilities as you ranked up. To the point where I unintentionally basically was immortal. We kind of leaned into it, and it was actually a really fun campaign. And the system functions, he's making functions much differently now, but honestly, given how legendary said conflict was in the region of the game's world it took place in, I'd say it was very fitting. Alright, sinister shadows in the swamps. Find the missing scholar. Is it going to be by the river? Am I going to need to kill a fish? I feel like I'm going to need to kill a fish. Oh, look. That seems to be the missing scholar. Where did the game go? Oh, gosh. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to set it back after it crashed. I was checking, and I guessed I forgot to actually set it back. Thank you for letting me know. I was so focused on the actual game, I forgot to actually put it on screen so you could see what I am doing. Oh, look! Spikes. They're blue. That means Elder Dragon stuff is going on. I've played this game enough to know that that means Elder Dragon. Old Splintered Thorns.
That's strange. Something's up with the scout flies.
God bug. Sticky mud. So I need to find this missing scholar in about 50 minutes. Delayed loading, thank you for letting me know about that. Like, this is one of those, I guess you could call it disadvantages of having multiple screens to look at. You kind of sometimes get so focused on one that you forget the others exist for a moment. What I'm curious about is why exactly does scraping the spikes sound so goopy? Like, watch this. Like, it sounds like they're harvesting a sort of like a mucus, blood maybe, off of the spikes. That's the only thing I could think of it would be. That looks like a glowing fish. No, it's a corpse. Was it big, ugly, and pink? Speaking of the Gyrototus, or as I refer to it, the Gyarados. And why do I pronounce it that way? Because Gyarados is a lot easier to say than Gyrototus. Just swoop in there like you're Batman? Am I going to have to murder this thing? Right here, right now? Yes, it looks like I am. Don't worry, you got the scholar to safety. I didn't see you anywhere. Also, I wonder why my game crashed. That is something to be concerned about. Stop hurling at me, you stupid fish. A lot of your friends caused me much trauma in Subnautica. I'm getting my vengeance. Ouch. Thank you for leaving yourself a wide opening. I'm hitting the freaking small fish, aren't I? That's for only learning Splash as a Magikarp. That's for only being able to train with an Expashare. My stamina recovery is already dampered. Oh, he's getting his armor back on, I believe. Or he's gonna be lunging at me. It looks like it is neither of those things. Well, I broke something. Oh, how dare you. The canteen's going to eat good tonight. I'm gonna bring them the biggest fish they've ever seen. All the palicos are going to love it. I don't know if they have deep fryers, but we'll find a way. Well, I broke his head armor again. That's right, run away. Alright, let's sharpen this thing and then we'll chase after him. But we're not using one of the hammers with a pointy end, so again, I beg the question. Hammer, why need sharpen? I will be forever asking this question, because logic still does not logic. Ouch. Alright. There's the armor broken again. There we go. Okay, fine. Maybe, just maybe, there was actually some useful information that was given me by the tutorial on how to use Clutch Claw. Fine, I'll admit it. No, 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 no. You do not get to run away, friend. Okay, fine. You get to run away. But rest assured, I will be finding you. Here's the thing, you are worried about the apex monsters in the area, but here's the thing, I am the apex predator in the area. I will find you, giant monster, and I will kill you. I will kill you with my hammer. Okay, first things first, let's crouch and let him get a little bit of rest. And then we're going to slap him in the face. The only problem with the charge is that if you're really up close, you kind of need to give it a little bit of a wind-up. And now he's dead. I mean, possibly. But honestly, what I dealt with here was the more immediate concern. The Gyarados that appeared. I can't remember if there's a hammer you can make with Gyarados materials. I know there's no hammers you can make with Jagras parts, but I don't remember if the same rules apply with the Gyarados. Hello, Iron Helm Grab. I don't know why I kicked you, but I did. Scale, scale, scale. Fin, Armosphere, Boulder Bone. Gyarados Fang. Yes. You can now change your Kinsect's element. If I used an insect glaive, that would be useful information to me, but I don't know the... Thanks to the Commission's tireless... Again, how do you lose track of giant mountain-sized dragon? It glows. It has lava pouring out of its orifices. It's taller than many of the tallest buildings, probably, that this world's ever produced. How do you lose track of it? Ah, so a deep dark hole. Got it. So, I'm guessing that part of the reason why the speech doesn't mesh up with the mouth movements is because of dubbing, I think? Why would you capture the Zora? They are a peaceful aquatic people. You expect to capture a giant mountain-sized dragon. Okay, first, you lose track of it. It's a giant dragon, and it'd be one thing if it was, like, hiding underwater. Even then, that's only for, like, a certain degree. But now you're telling me you intend to capture this very same giant dragon that's the size of a mountain. I'm not... Now, I don't want to say I'm questioning your leadership, sir, but I am questioning your leadership. Huh, I like the sound of this. A decade. Again, giant, mountain-sized dragon. I feel like you will have plenty of opportunities. It's a giant dragon. It is not something you can just lose track of. Why do people keep saying, like, oh, the Fifth Fleet, they're the best? I don't know anything about anything anyone in my little group that came with me has done since before I met them on the boat. Oh good, the fire T-Rex. So, got it. We're fire-resistant clothing. So, you can't capture an Elder Dragon in this game, and yet you Chief Botanist. What do you have to say? Oh my, Ajanath is one nasty monster. You better make sure you go in doubly prepared. Now down to business. The reason I called you over is we're having a slight problem here in botanical research, and we need your skills in dealing with it. You see, we're trying to develop some tools, specialized tools for hunters, to be exact. Something we'd like to make standard issue. But Atobe Kadachi in the forest has been thwarting all our attempts to collect the materials we need. Do take care of it, won't you? Here, take this. This is the first tool we managed to complete. I hope you find it useful. There's more where that came from. But only if you can take care of our little problem. Thank you, and good luck. The ghillie mantle. For those of you who are not familiar with what a ghillie suit is, if you have ever seen someone dress up like if you have ever seen anyone wear something that makes them look like a walking bush, that is a ghillie suit. A ghillie mantle is basically the same thing, but basically a cape. See, manage items. Put you away, put you away. Grab some more you. Put you away. Golden steak. Oh, right. Manage equipment. Ghillie mantle. Are there any new quests? I see you've gotten your hands on some specialized tools. Different specialized tools will help you out in different ways when you use them on quests. Just don't forget to equip them, and you can manage them in your equipment box, just like all your other gear. Once you're out on the quest, you can use the specialized tools the same way as items. For now, the equipment you've got is all we've managed to complete, but more is supposedly coming down the line. Exciting, huh? So, I thought you were going to give me a quest, but instead, you tell me something I already know. Or could probably easily look up in the tutorial. The lists and lists and lists and lists of tutorials. Wait. Has that changed? That looks different from when I started, right? Alright, do I have any... I should have read that. I admit it, I should have read that.
It'll make life out in the field much easier. The more toys, tools, whatever, the better. You can take it for a spin when you go out on our next hunt. I'm sure it'll be useful, but you gotta get used to it first.
Optional. Do I have any? Just the capture, and I can't do that because I do not have the materials needed to make nets. I mean, I could just... Do I have anything thunder resistant? I might. Let me see if I can make something with what I have. If not, I'll figure something out. Part of you must think this whole idea of capturing an Elder Dragon is insane, right? Well, I say the more insane the better. Why come to the New World in the first place if we weren't ready to try something new? Ha! So what are we hammering together this time? Okay. Can I make a new weapon with what I have available? Kuliaku stuff. Doesn't look like I can make anything. I stand corrected. I can make something out of the Geratodus. Iron Hammer 2. Iron Hammer 3. Now it looks like I'll need to get 2 up to the water level. So it looks like we're going Geratodus. Looks like we're going fishing, friends. Actually, let's do some investigations. I think I've got time for like 1 or 2 more hunts before we gotta call it a night. And then find someone to raid, as we usually do.
So, we are capturing an Elder Dragon now. This is gonna be a major headache. Okay, tell me what you found.
Well, that was rude. Alright, manage investigations. I gotta have some Geratodus in here. 1, 2, maybe? Gajow. That's unfortunate. Actually, the Tobikadachi is like an electric flying squirrel lizard, right? So let's see what I can make that is the most lightning resistant. And also, maybe actually work on getting better armor than what I can have. Alright, forge equipment, armor, hunter's armor. Not much better than what I already got. Vespoid's surprisingly good. Kestodon guards. So I can just make those? Catch up. If I am going to, like, hunt more in the water, I need those. I need those badly. Especially if I want to make that aqua hammer. Yes, equip it now, because not only is it that, it's better than what I have. Okay, so the most lightning-resistant thing I can make... Puke's not... Okay, so it seems like hunting the Bearoth would be in my best interests at the moment. But first, let's forge at least slightly better than what I have. Because right now, my armor is 2. alloy? Yeah, it's still kind of better than what I got, but... Jira helm. That helmet, those stats... I forgot there was even a Orion? I need more Monster Bone Pluses, but I think I can't get those till high rank. I could make at least the rest of the Chakras mail just to make sure I get a match set. I may not skip the cooking cutscenes, but most of the time I'll skip the majority of other cutscenes. You know, that actually doesn't look... Honestly, I have seen very few armor sets in this game that don't look good. But first, I need to paint my pen settings. Oh, right. Customize. Change equipment. Can I color it? Oh, I think you can only color mithril layered armor, right? I don't remember. Either way, we're going bear-off hunting because I need things. And it provides the best armor as far as just thunder resistance. So I'll definitely want that before trying to take on the Tobi-Kadachi. Because I remember that one. That was a very memorable monster. I should have read those. I should have read those. Hunt Baroth. A new tutorial was added. I betcha I know what it was. It's probably about how investigations work. Alright, so we'll probably be able to do this one... This one Baroth hunt, and we'll look at the time to see if we got time for more. But we'll see what we can make with it. Investigations, Baroth. I know it's going to be up there, so... Alright. Okay, no, the canteen hasn't changed. Yet. You still cannot tell me that's not some of the tastiest video game food you've ever seen. Actually, I'd say the worst one's the grandma cat from Iceborne. Like, seriously, like, the stews, the gratins, all of it. Cheese, melted cheese, potatoes, beef stews. It will make you hungry. It's not a question of if. It is a question of when. Okay, so I don't got the benefit of... I'm gonna grab these while I'm here. Collect everything, friends. That is how you make sure you have the materials you need in order to build the armor and weapons you have. Not have, want. How do I get out of here? Ah, that's how. I want to break free. Now, where am I? Oh, I'm right here in the swampy area. That is the exact opposite of where I was trying to go. Hopefully I'll fare better now that I have a little bit more armor. Now, if there's one thing I have learned in this game, it's that I guess the Cactus Man is not from these parts? So this game actually has done some... It's not so peculiar for them to do like a Final Fantasy thing, but the most peculiar, I think, collaboration event I've seen them do was the Witcher one. Because of how it played, and also just in the monster you fought. Like, instead of fighting, like, a big ol' monster like you'd see in these games, instead, you fought a Lashen, which, much to my friend's chagrin, I kept referring to as a Wendigo, because that was the only, like... That was the only monster I'd heard of that it reminded me of. Already on a mount. Yes, that's right. Drive yourself into the wall. Bonk. Ah, I thought I had gotten that. Well, I've broken multiple parts at this point. So, see, this is why you're not a good hammer build, Mr. Baroth. You only run straight at things, you don't strategize. Like, I may joke no thoughts only bonk, but you actually are all no thoughts only bonk. Oh, that was a good hit. I just keep breaking things on this guy. I should probably move. Okay, cool. Ouch. I am become bush. I am a bush. I am the leafiest bush you ever seen. Actually, where are those first aid tools I grabbed when I started? There they are. Ooh, that was a really good hit. You don't get to run away, friend. You started this fight, I'm go- That's not true. I started this fight. Alright, sharpen hammer, because game says I need to. Alright, if I recall correctly, sharpness affects how much damage you can do, and depending on if the monster has a hard enough armor, you actually can't get a good hit on it. Well, you can still hit it occasionally, but you won't get good hits on it because your weapon isn't sharp. And to the point, some weapons have maximum sharpness they can do, which in turn also basically means if you have weapons that don't go above a certain sharpness threshold, you're going to have a very rough time of it. Oh, I've only got 30 minutes. Kill! Die faster! You've got no armor left, Baroth. Is my capture net still equipped after all this time? Need more slope. Oh, he's not looking good. He is not looking good at all. Now, if I had a net, I would attempt to capture him just for the parts, but I do not have a net. And I do not know where to find Spiderweb, so we're gonna kill him. Also, one interesting thing about research levels is that it actually affects how the scout flies interact with all the footprints. Like, if you hit a certain threshold, eventually you will be able to tell where they are on the map from the get-go. To the point where you can just go ahead and go after them. Alright, first things first, let's sneak up. He's probably asleep by now, which is good. Alright. Alright. Crikey, this one's a real fighter! Did you just throw my cat? I am sorry, that is unforgivable. Oh. He's gunning for me. Oh no. Oh no, no. Gonna lose a reward. Ouch. Feline insurance? Insurance? What kind of insurance am I paying for? Actually, I should probably get to the camp closer to him. Actually, they're about the same. They're about equidistant. So, we're just gonna go for it. Did I lose out on a reward? Yes, I did. Do I regret it? Yes. Deeply. Alright. Let's try this again. This time with more you dying. Oh, I needed to be in his face. Ooh, he dropped a slinger ammo. Fish pants, do your job. There we go. I have my vengeance. You know, sometimes it's not so handy that it gives you an entire minute to, take care of things, but sometimes it is, especially if for some reason you killed a monster in an area surrounded by the small ones. Because those small ones will get in your way. And then when they're in your way, that means you can't maximize how much you get out of the monster you kill. If you capture the monster, it's irrelevant, although one trick a friend of mine told me is that if you capture them, you actually get more parts for it, which of course, to me, lends credence to the fact that they aren't releasing these monsters into the wild after they're done researching them, are they? No, they are killing them. And that is the only way I will get a tail of a monster in this game. Why? Because I'm wielding a blood instrument, cutting off a tail is quite literally impossible. Also, if you saw that, the Steam Winter Sale's going on, so if you want to buy some cheap games, look to Steam, I guess. Part of you must think though. Oh, I already talked to you about that. We're making me some armor. Okay, first things first. I look like I am wearing a top and helmet made out of a pipe organ. A pipe organ made by Fred Flintstone. Anyway, with that, I think we're going to call it a night. Next time we play, we'll be completing this armor set. But we're running out of time here today, so we're going to call it. Quit game. Save progress. Always save progress. Always. Oh. Okay, I should have... I really should just stop having VBridger on my central screen. I keep forgetting what the button key is to prevent that. Anyway, so we're going to have a couple of streams this week, and my mind is blank. Forgive me a moment. Tuesday, because I am not going to be streaming on Christmas Day because I will be spending time with my family that day. Both my wife and child, and my father, parents, all that. Anyway. But on Tuesday, we will be playing Lethal Company with Delayed Loading and Lucas Sorian. So, look forward to that. It will be at the same time as the usual stream for me, so you know where to find it. Well, you know where to look for it. And then on Friday, I will be playing Fallout New Vegas, and we'll be continuing where we left off, with the Powder Gangers attempting to murder me, because I may or may not have shot the sheriff. Well, I don't think he was the sheriff. He was a criminal. He threatened the town I was in. Anyway, so it looks like, Lore Queen VT is on tonight, so we're going to be raiding her this evening. Alright. So, I hope you all had a wonderful time in streaming. I hope you all have a happy holiday, whatever holiday you happen to be celebrating. So, with that, I am going to bid you all a good night. First, let me manually turn on my outro. Alright. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, and good night.